Hello all, my name is Shekhar and my company is Smart Address. We provide instant addresses for easier deliveries worldwide. A staggering 75% of the world is badly addressed today, and that is causing delivery problems globally. We're talking undeliverable packages, lost revenue, and unhappy customers. Bad addresses cost us more than $100 billion every year, and that's a lot of wasted money. Package anxiety is a real problem for many people. In fact, 1 in 20 packages can't be delivered because of a bad address. And that is hurting e-commerce, shipping, and postal companies around the globe. We're introducing brand new addresses to make deliveries easier for people. We gave every square meter on Earth an instant smart address, and you can use them for guaranteed deliveries to the exact location. Here is a real world address in India. As you can see, it's an absolute mess. And here is its smart address. This new address is simpler and more accurate for easier deliveries. Most importantly, it's not a mess. Here is an address location in the US, and on the right is its smart address. You can use this new address for deliveries right away. Our solution is a game changer for e-commerce because we turn every square meter on Earth into a delivery point. So e-commerce can scale and serve every person and every place on Earth. No more bad addresses, no more unaddressed places, no more delivery problems. So getting a smart address is easy. Just drop a pin on your location and you get your instant smart address. You can use it for deliveries or other location-based services, just like you would use your regular address. It's that simple. Here are different addresses to the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Right away, you can see that our addressing solution stands out from the rest because it looks like a real address. Meanwhile, the other addresses look like random words or confusing codes. And that makes our solution very innovative for people. But there's more. A smart address not only looks like a real address, but also behaves like one. And that makes our solution disruptive and revolutionary. Our addresses are numbered like real addresses on a street. This sequential property gives you a sense of direction and makes smart addresses very intuitive for you. On the other hand, nearby word3 words or Google Plus codes appear to be random, and so they don't give you any sense of direction. Smart addresses are hierarchical, just like real addresses. This hierarchical property gives you a sense of where you are located and makes smart addresses very intuitive for you. Again, this is something word3 words or Google Plus codes struggle with big time. Lastly, smart addresses are localizable, like real addresses. In fact, our addresses are available in many different languages and address formats worldwide. Addresses are a global problem, and smart addresses are designed to be a global solution. Of course, where there are addresses, there are typos. So what happens if there's a typo in a smart address? Well, unlike real addresses, typos are not a problem for smart addresses. This is great because a misspelled address should never be the reason for a missed delivery. We provide instant addresses, whether it's for door deliveries to your home today or drone deliveries to your backyard tomorrow. We guarantee smoother deliveries to the exact location anywhere on Earth. We're revolutionizing addresses. People in 175 countries are using smart addresses today. We're in partnership talks with Barbados Postal Office, Domino's Pizza in Southeast Asia, and Zumia e-commerce in Africa. We're also looking for other businesses and postal offices and logistics companies to partner with globally. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Shekhar. Good. It's up to our judges now to ask questions to Shekhar. Please.
So, Shekhar, thank you very much. You mentioned several clients like Domino Pizzas. Are you generating revenue already? How much?
We're not. We're in exploratory talks with them. We've launched about a year ago, and in terms of go to market, we spent significant amount of time because it is, after all, a two-sided marketplace. In some ways, it's a chicken and egg problem. So we focus mostly to gain consumers traction around the world. So the fact that we got people using smart addresses in 175 countries in just a year is sort of a validation point for us that there's a need for a solution such as ours. As you know, there is O3 words or Google Plus codes. They've been around, for a few years, and they've struggled to gain traction, significant traction. So in a way, this sort of gives us the network effects to try to approach the businesses and postal offices and logistics players to partner with. So we are in exploratory conversations over the last 3 months in terms of approaching Southeast Asia and Africa and the Caribbean islands.
Okay, so concretely, no revenue yet.
Correct.
Thank you.
Shekhar, just a question: is that the address that you have, is that that GPS coordinate, is that gonna be the same address next time, or how do you see us integrate with our master data in many big operations? Is that do we have to go up and look at your system every time because the address is generated randomly every time, or is this there was some systematically, but is it the same all the time?
Correct. It's the same all the time. So it's as good as a GPS coordinates. What we do is we transform those GPS coordinates into a static smart address. So that never changes. The encoding is fairly open, fairly intuitive to understand. Unlike it's not closed source at all in the sense of O3 words. There is no correlation between what those random words happen to be in the neighborhood as well. Of course, they do give you the same identifier. Just like a real address is. It is a static identifier at the end of the day. And the amazing thing with our solution is you could literally print out a grid of our addresses, just like you would see a street addressing map or an apartment unit number map, and go ahead and implement these addresses, even without having to have an access to a mobile app per se live. So we do a lot of incredible things besides just provide an address. We basically kind of build this addressing solution from the ground up to kind of meet the 21st century needs. That basically means last meter accuracy, and also something that's very intuitive for people. Not only from an appearance perspective, but also the inside, what's under the black box perspective.
I checked it for Eggy's Bar in Treasure Beach in Jamaica. It was interesting.
Awesome.
Thank you very much, Shekhar. Great. We heard all pitches. Before we go